creator? And this is why when I had that, chat with an atheist, and this is why you have to prove first. You have to prove that there is a creator. Because from there, you're going to say, why did he create you? There is a purpose. So Allah said, أَمْ خُلِقُوا مِنْ غَيْرِ شَيْءٍ? Were they created out of nothing? أَمْ هُمُ الْخَالِقُونَ? Or did they create themselves? أَمْ خَلَقُوا السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ? Look at the universe. Did they create the heavens and the earth? بَلْ لَا يُوقِنُونَ. In fact, they are in doubt. And this is why they come up with these questions. So kill it with this ayah first, or this ayat. And then move on to that person that I was chatting with, and I said, he said to me, what's your name? I said, my name. And then he gave me his name. He said, where are you from? At that time I was teaching at Kuwait University. I said, like, an Egyptian in Kuwait. And he's like, what about you? He said, I'm an American in Denver. I said, okay. And he said, you must be a Muslim. I said, who told you? Like, in Egypt there are 10% Coptic Christians. And in Lebanon, there are 30% Christians. So what do you assume? You're ignorant. You don't know. You can't make this assumption. But anyway, I'm a Muslim. What about you? He said, I'm an atheist. I said, no, you're not. He said, what? I said, no, you are not. And he's like, do you know me more than myself? I said, no. I'm saying you are not an atheist. Can you accept the challenge? He said, yes. I said, okay, let's prove it in less than 10 minutes. Okay, start your watch. And then I said, how can we communicate? He said, through the internet. I said, internet? What's the internet? I don't believe in the internet. Can you see the internet? He said, no. I said, can you touch it? He said, no. I said, there is no internet. And he was like, man, you're confusing me. I said, no, I'm just trying to use your own logic. Let's keep going. What's the means that we're using now to connect with each other? He said, the computer. I said, what's a computer? Oh, you mean that random combination of electronic circuits and plastic pieces that came together and made itself into that thing? He said, come on, this is a sophisticated technology, made by an electronic engineer. I said, look, stop there. Have you seen the electronic engineer putting it together? He said, no. I said, there are no electronic engineers. I don't believe in them. I said, keep going, keep going. How do you get your thing that you call computer to work? He said, through power, electricity. I said, what? Power? Electricity? What is that? He said, man, when you plug the thing, I said, I don't believe in electricity. Can you send me a piece of electricity by mail? Can you touch it? Can you see it? He said, no. I said, there is no electricity. Let's keep going. Where do you put that thing called computer? He said, on a table. I said, a table? What's a table? Oh, you mean that random combination of pieces of wood and some metal that put itself together into that nice thing? He said, like, come on, you're really confusing me. Like, it's the artistic work of a carpenter. I said, have you seen the carpenter putting it together? He said, no. I said, there are no carpenters. There are tables that made themselves. Let's move on. Do you have a camera? He said, yes. I said, turn it on, please. And here's my camera. And I said, can you see me? He said, yeah. I said, are you terrified? He said, not yet. I said, okay. Then I said, okay, you know what? Look at me and look at you. Is there something in common? He said, yes, you have two eyes, I have two eyes. You have one nose, I have one nose. I said, yeah, but I have 2 ears bigger than yours. And then I said, can you make a conclusion here? He said, yes. I said, what is it? He said, the one who made me is the one who made you. I said, write it down, now. He said, what shall I write? I said, write man maker. Please. And if you compromise and accept that, I'm going to go back and accept all the nonsense that you said at the beginning. Can you? He said, yeah. Let me write it down. Man maker. I said, let's go up. Who made the computer? He said, electronic engineer. I said, no, say computer maker. He said, okay, we're compromising here. And I said, like, what did you say about the one who made the table? I said, the carpenter. I said, no, just write table maker. He said, okay. I said, let's decipher now. What is the concept? Behind everything that's created, there is a creator. And my question to you now, do we have to see the creator of anything to believe that he exists? And he wanted to say yes, but then he stopped because I'm going to catch him. And he said, I said, say it and be honest with yourself because it's 6 minutes. I still have 4 more minutes and we're almost there. So I said, listen, Do we have to see the Creator to believe that He exists? He said, I think now, no. I said, exactly. This is why I'm going to become a mu'min now in the internet. I used to be a kafir when it comes to the internet. Now I became a mu'min. I believe that there is internet. I said, you know why? Because we communicate through the internet now. But we don't see it. We don't have to see it, but it is there because we are communicating. We see one of its signs. And then I said, okay, let's talk about he said, the computer. I said, yeah. Give me again the name. Who made that? He said, electronic engineer. I said, did you see him? He said, no. I said, but he exists. And the reason we believe in him is because this is his work. So when we see his work, we believe that he exists. Do you have a grandfather? He said, yeah. I said, have you seen him? He said, no. I said, does he exist at some point? He said, now I think yes. I said, yeah. Let's keep going. Have you seen the carpenter putting, the table together? He said, no. I said, but you believe that there are carpenters because you see their work. So we don't have to see carpenters to believe that they exist. He said, that makes sense. I said, let's go to the final question. Who made you and who made me? He said, man maker. I said, no. Take it out and give the real name. He said, God. I said, oh my God, you believe in God. You see, you're not an atheist. And he was like, wow, I never knew this. I said, you're ignorant. It's not too late to learn. They say it's never too old to learn, right? So with these people, you have to establish the idea of a creator first.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد